Messages. Welcome back, everybody. Doing it's week 7 of college football and week 6 of the NFL. Um, with college football, we're really both just terrible at college football this year, especially at least with the picks that we do. Um, let's see, you were 4-4 for the 8 games, and I was 3-5. So you're 22-18, and I'm 20-20. I'm just right there at 500. But we got 12 games for college football this week. A lot more, just overall better games this week. Um, with the NFL, you have went into second place. You passed Brian this week. You're 45-32. He's 44-33. I had a little of a down week finally, but I'm still ahead by 7 games, 52-25. So
I can catch that. I can catch that.
you might be able to for sure. Um, so with the NFL stuff, I completely blundered. Brian sent me his picks, but I did not write them down. So I'll just write them down after the stream because yeah, I forgot all about it until now. But college football week 7 today is Thursday. Tomorrow night we have 24 number 24 South Florida on the road to North Texas. A lot of people are saying North Texas undefeated. South Florida has faced pretty good teams overall. Most of the Florida teams. Um, a lot of people are saying whoever wins this will be the non-power 5 school to make it to the playoffs. Um, with that being said, I'll take South Florida on the road, even though they're kind of like a 1 or 2 point underdogs. Um, I'll take them on the road because they faced better competition. I don't know. I don't know who North Texas has really faced. If I'm being honest.
I was gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna go with South Florida. They won on the road too, so
Yeah, for sure. Um, well, the last time Illinois had a test, it was Indiana, and they got blew out. They're at home this time against Ohio State. Um, And I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't have a cover spread, but I'm gonna make this the cover spread because I don't think Illinois is going to beat Ohio State. Let's just call it what it is. Um,
wow.
the spread is 14.5. Does Ohio State cover that?
Nope, they do not.
Uh, um, uh, oh God, this pains me to say.
Yeah.
Welcome to the stream. Hello. Oh, this pains me to say this, but I think Ohio State's going to cover. God,
Come on,
oh,
man. Come
I,
on.
I don't want them to cover. I honestly would love to see them lose, but I don't think that's happening. So I'll say they cover, even though I'm not very confident in it. Number 8, Alabama on the road at 14, Missouri. Missouri has looked very good. Bama's looked honestly really good. A lot of people, a lot of people like deep down like didn't like Bama when they lost to Florida State. Then people found out Florida State a little bit better than what they were last year, obviously because of Tommy and everything. This is about football picks. Hi, welcome to the stream. Um, who you got? Bama out on the road, or do you have Missouri beating them?
I got Missouri at home.
God, that quarterback has looked good for him. Penn State's old quarterback. I bet they would wish he would be at Penn State right now. Um, boy, we're really going to disagree this week. I got Bama on the road.
Wow. Okay.
I just think that Bama team. I think they've just turned not to do a pun. I think they've turned the tide on around with the season and everything. So, Red River rivalry. This probably would have been a whole lot better. One, if John Mateer was playing for Oklahoma, and two, if Texas just lived up to what Texas should have been, but they're not. They're not
Yeah.
even ranked, which they probably shouldn't be. Make them work for the ranking. Don't give them the rankings because they're
Yeah.
Texas. Number six, Oklahoma at with a Texas, and I think they play like a neutral ground maybe. Um, this is a even spread. This is even. This is like a pick 'em because Oklahoma does have their backup quarterback, but the backup quarterback did play last year, so he's got experience. Oklahoma's defense and Texas's defense, both of them are going to be absolutely tired from being on the field, probably. I think this is going to be a very low scoring game. And in a low scoring game, give me Oklahoma to beat Texas.
Ooh.
Hello, welcome to the stream.
Oh shoot. Uh, I think
Don't do it. Don't do it. This Oklahoma defense might be the best defense in the NCAA with Ohio State.
I think I'm gonna go with Texas.
Mm, not good. Not good. Mm, a lot of disagreements already. Hello, David. Welcome to the stream.
Man, that's your
Um,
fault.
no, that's not my fault. It's your fault. Nebraska on the road at Maryland. Maryland, a sneaky team that could do something here. Nebraska is the favorite by 6.5, so basically like a touchdown. Um, I think Nebraska gets it done on the road. They've looked really well. They probably should have beaten Michigan. They should honestly be undefeated right now. If in my opinion, they probably should be undefeated. Um, because their schedule is really not tough at all this year. I do Nebraska on the road at Maryland.
Yeah, I'm going with Nebraska as well.
Okay. Arkansas at number 12, Tennessee. I think this is an easy dub for Tennessee. I'm gonna say that because last year they lost to them on just a weird game. They didn't look good at all. Now it is a different quarterback. It's just everything different overall. Braswell is legit playing as like the best wide receiver in the nation if we want to be really blunt. Because I know you're going to yell out Jeremiah Smith, blah 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 blah. Braswell probably has the best numbers out any wide receiver in the nation right now. I haven't looked at the stats, but I'm assuming he's like definitely top three.
Yeah, I was about to say he does. I think he did last before. I think it was like before the bye, well,
Yeah.
before their bye week.
So I'm gonna do. I think Tennessee wins here. There is 11.5 spread. That is a lot, but this is a revenge game for Tennessee. They're at home. I honestly they're going to win, and I think they're going to cover that 11.5 too.
Yeah, I got him winning. Ah,
Florida on the road night game at Kyle Field at Tech number 5 Texas A&M. Hey, ain't nobody coached the hardest when the hot seat is on him. Billy Napier. Boy, when the hot seat is on, boy, they come to play. Florida upsets A&M on the road.
ah, that's funny. I'm going A&M with the easy win.
I don't think it's going to be that easy. That Florida defense is very good too.
Uh,
I think a lot of teams are going to be like, "Ooh, Florida's coming up. Dang, I don't really want to see them." Because you never know what Florida team you're going to get. Well, you know the defense is going to be there. You don't know about the offense. Um, Number 10, Georgia at Auburn. Night game, too. Jordan Hare is one of the best atmospheres, honestly, overall. Um, but I don't. I think Auburn is like a year away from being like very like a whole lot better. Um, so give me Georgia on the road.
Give me the Tigers at home.
Oh my god, are you just picking different now to me? This is
No, I
wild,
mean Auburn's been in every game that they've lost, but they've only lost
huh?
by 6 and 7 points
They
to these
have.
teams that are ranked. So, and that was on the road against A&M that they had a chance to win with like a minute left.
I will be honest with you. If Georgia has a slow first half like they've been having, and Auburn's offense scores some points, that's the big kicker. If the offense scores some points, that's my thing. Um, I'm gonna let you pick this one. Number 15, Michigan on the road at USC. Last time we saw USC, they lost. I think they had a bye week. Um, I think they're going to be more focused. USC is favored in this game, I guess, because they're at home and Michigan has to travel to them.
I'm going with Michigan for sure.
This is the one that we're going to agree on. I got Michigan as well on the road. I
Hmm.
think I think if they allow Bryce to use his legs more, I think the game flows better for them offensively and everything. So hopefully they continue doing that for their sake. South Carolina, boy, they got a tough schedule as well. They're on the road at Death Valley, number 11 LSU. LSU lost last. Who did LSU lose to again? Um, damn.
I can't remember.
Did we have it in the
It was
game?
another. Was it Ole Miss? I think it was Ole Miss.
It was Old Miss. And I'm gonna say this: this South Carolina team might be able to pull the upset out because I don't really like what LSU even looks like. A lot of people, giving them big praise and all this and all that. I think this slate could be very crazy for Saturday. I got South Carolina with the upset against LSU.
Got LSU with the win nighttime.
I mean, it's a 9.5 spread, but man, I don't think it should be that much. I know South Carolina's lost some games, and Sellers hasn't played, a few games, and he hasn't looked that good. But it's time. Eventually, Sellers got to break out, and eventually, and this might be the game. Um, Number 21, Arizona State on the road late night at Utah. Um, man, late night at Utah is like I don't know what it is, but it's like one of the craziest atmospheres. Like at night, it's not like the big craziest atmosphere, but it's just like I can't really explain it because I've seen so many Utah games where Oregon's went there late night and it just doesn't feel right. This maybe doesn't feel right. Utah, last time they had a big game, it was against Texas Tech, and they did not look well. They did not look good, but I think that shows how good Texas Tech is. Um, More experienced team is probably Arizona State. But I'm gonna go Utah at home in a close one.
Yep. Take it. I'm taking Utah as well.
Mm. Now we'll see where we go on this one. I'll be disappointed if you don't go. Dang.
Oh,
College college game
I'm
day.
sorry,
College game
man.
day in Eugene.
I'm
Number 7,
sorry.
Indiana at number 3, Oregon. This started out as a 10.5 spread like last week or something, and it's went down to 7.5. I can tell you right now, Oregon is about to blow the roof off of Indiana, I believe. I'm gonna just say that right now.
Mm,
Now Indiana might stay in it for 2.5 quarters, and then Oregon like takes it convincingly. But this is going to show what this Indiana team is about because one, they did beat the brakes off of Illinois, but that's Illinois. That's not like the top tier team. Every time they faced a top tier team, they've gotten beaten by at least double digits every time. So this is the time to prove it, especially on the road. I just don't think they will prove it like that. So I would say Oregon wins by. I think they're going to win by 17.
I don't think they're going by that much, but I'm gonna take Oregon this week.
Yeah, I just don't think the atmosphere. Uh, Indiana's going to be able to hold off on that. Um, all right, that's the college football picks. NFL Week 6 tonight. The Eagles on the road at the New York Giants. You can fool me once, but you can't fool me two straight times. Give me the Eagles on the road. I'm not picking the Giants
Why,
because I picked them last week and they lost to the Saints.
man? Why'd you pick them?
I really wish I didn't because this, as bad as I don't like the Saints, they've played competitively on most of the games minus one of them.
I didn't pick the Giants last week. I picked the Saints, didn't I?
Yeah, you picked it. You picked the
Oh yeah, because
Saints.
I was like, yeah, because the Saints are at home, and I was like, they gonna get their first win. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I tried to help you. You don't want to listen to me. Um, I'm gonna take the Eagles this week. Got to bounce back after a loss that I had right again.
Okay. Let's not gloat too much, okay? Um, London game. Boy, London is going to get a treat with this one. Denver and the Jets. Justin Fields has, dude. Justin Fields has really balled out for them, and it's really bad that they have not won a single game yet. Denver just beat Philly. Do they come back and be sluggish? I don't know. I think this Denver defense is going to carry them to a victory. So I'm going to go Broncos in a close one in London, but I think it's the defense that wins them the game.
I want to go with the Jets because they're gonna win eventually,
Well, they
and
have, yeah, they have to.
they're going to. Just they're just not at home yet, and I don't know how they're gonna fare. Like, but Denver is gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Denver because they haven't. I think last week is when they played like their most at least like complete game, but
Yeah,
even then they were still kind of because they had to come back, but they were still kind of offense just hasn't looked as good as last year. Like to start off.
yeah. They haven't looked good, but they did have glimpses of really looking good in that fourth quarter. So if they can
Yeah.
continue that trend, because the Jets' defense is just really not good overall. I already they've been talking about maybe trading what's his name, the D tackle Williams too. Which if they do
For
that, they
real?
just yeah. I seen
Hmm.
some stuff about it. So, Williams he can come to Tampa because we definitely need a defensive tackle right now. We got Vita
Now
Vea,
we
and then
got
after that, I don't even know who we
yeah, that's
got.
what I'm saying. You already got Vegas, so
Oh no, no, we can
y'all
add
can't go
him
get
too. Boy, that'd be a
y'all can't
monster
do that.
defensive line.
Y'all can't
But
do that. Y'all don't have the money.
oh yeah, we do. Um, A team that very much disappointed me last week because it was so terrible in how they lost. Arizona on the road at the Colts. This is a second straight L for the Cardinals. They're not going to bounce back and beat the Colts, in my opinion.
I don't think Collar's playing either because he didn't practice today.
It didn't matter. It doesn't matter if he was playing or not. They're not winning this game. That was such a terrible loss against the Titans.
Yeah, I got the Colts.
Terrible. And the Colts, I ain't gonna lie to you. The Colts are playing really, really well, and I did not think that was going to happen.
Yeah, they
Um,
I really think that the Bynum signing form on defense is really good.
yeah,
That helps what they already had on defense.
for sure. Hello. Another team that had fallen off the last couple of weeks, the Chargers at the road on the road to the Dolphins. Um, Jalen Waddle has broken out because there's no Tyreek, so he has done a little bit better. So I'm sure everyone that has him in fantasy is finally glad that he's getting to break out. Um, I honestly don't trust either one of these teams right now. I know the Chargers are probably the better team overall right now, but I just don't like the Dolphins. They just keep on losing, and I don't really like the Dolphins. I go Chargers, but I'm not
Um,
confident. I'm not confident in that pick, if I'm being honest.
I'm not confident in the Chargers right now too. But I mean, I was thinking about picking Miami, but I just seen like one or two his quotes from I think it was today or yesterday. And I hate when just athletes in general do that. Like when they're losing or they're just going through a rough stretch, they're just like, you know what? Like they try to like downplay it and be like, well, it doesn't really matter because my family loves me. He was like, when I go home after, it doesn't matter if I throw 5 picks or anything, my family loves me when I go home. Like everybody knows your family's still gonna love you. Like nobody's asking that. We're just, what can you do to play better? Like nobody cares about that other shit. That just makes me mad. And just off that quote alone, I'm going with the Chargers because
Wait a
obviously when
minute. Whoa,
people
whoa,
say
whoa,
that, they're
whoa, whoa. Did Tua really say that?
yes, he was like, no
Oh,
matter if I throw 5 picks or 5 touchdowns, something like that, my kids still love me when I go home the night and blah blah blah.
oh
Like, because the
boy.
question, I'm pretty sure the question wasn't, does your kid still love you if you're playing bad? I'm pretty sure that was not the question that was asked.
Surely not. Um, New England, that's looked good, and honestly, right now, the way he's playing, Drake May is a top 10 quarterback in the league right now, in my opinion. And I know that could be debatable, but I think he's playing so well, even with. I mean, he's got Diggs, but Diggs is on his like end of the run, and so he don't really have like much to throw to like overall as much as other quarterbacks on the road at the Saints. Who you got in this one? Patriots, or Saints?
Patriots coming off a big win. Saints coming off their first win. That's a tricky game. I'll go with the Patriots just because they're the better team. But if they ended up losing, I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm gonna go Patriots as well. Um maybe it's just my hatred for the Saints. I hate them succeeding, so But shout out to Spencer Rattler. He's actually playing very well this year overall. Even though it's like not big time numbers, he's not really playing bad overall. Um Cleveland at Pittsburgh. To me, this is an easy one for me. Cleveland's offense is just whatever, and it's not very good. It could be more better this week against the Pittsburgh defense, but Pittsburgh has been putting up a good amount of points, and I'll take that offense over the Browns offense. So give me Pittsburgh at home.
Pittsburgh at home. Pittsburgh at home, man. Even though their defenses look bad, but
Yeah. Dallas at Carolina. Who you got for this one?
man, these are some good games, man. Some good games.
It's tough to pick this week, I
Uh,
think. I feel like.
I think for um, I'm gonna go with Carolina. Yeah.
This one's a tough one for me, but Dak is playing at an MVP level. I feel like very well, even though they're only 2-1 or whatever record they are. Um,
Yeah,
I think Dallas gets the win on the road because I think they're. I think he's just played very well. The offense, just overall, Pickens has looked really good since CD's been out. So I go Dallas on the road. Um, Another good game, Seattle at Jacksonville. Um, this is a tough one. Jacksonville just beat the Chiefs with Trevor Lawrence over here fumbling, stumbling, and somehow running into the end zone. That just looks like out of Madden of a BS play, and
I
somehow
just
it's
don't know
happened.
where. I was just like, bro, where's the defenders at, bro? How is that
If you've
possible?
ever noticed, and this is just not NFL, just in college in general, when there's a play that messes up, the defense is like nowhere near the person. If you've
Yeah,
noticed, I don't know how that happens every time. Um, Man, this is a tough one. Seattle just lost to Tampa in a very close one. That was such a good game. And then you got bounced back from that loss, and you got to go on the road to a Jacksonville team that looks pretty good overall.
because they're 4-1, right?
Yeah, they're 4-1, but I think Seattle needs this win more, so I'm gonna go with Seattle on the road. It's a tough one, man. These games are tough.
Man, I don't want to go against Jacksonville again because last week, I mean, this week at home, and they just playing. They're playing some really good ball. Mm, oh my goodness, they just playing so good, man. Even I know Seattle needs it, but uh, I'll go with Seattle, man. Oh,
Oh, okay. I think this is one of the easier games and then one other game that's as easy as well that's coming up. Rams at Baltimore. I'll do the Rams.
Rams. Yep.
No Lamar. I will definitely do the Rams. Tennessee at the Raiders.
I don't even want to fucking pick. I don't even fucking pick.
um, Geno Smith. He's doing whatever. The Titans are the Titans right now. They just need like Cam Ward, he just needs to keep on throwing the ball to Ridley. Like if they just keep on connecting with that, I really don't know who's going to win. And honestly, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll go with the Titans on the road.
I'm going with the Titans too. Oh man, I
The
can't.
Raiders have just looked very bad, and
I'm not picking them again. I'm not. So
this one's also an easy one to me. Even if Joe Flacco plays or not, I'm picking Green Bay at home against the Bengals.
yeah, I'm picking Green Bay. We should put up at least 30. I'd be very surprised if we don't put up 30 against their defense.
Especially
Especially
come.
after. I mean, it just seems like we haven't played in forever because of the bye week and then of the tie. It just seems like that it's just a long. It's been a long time since we won a game. So
Yeah. And I'll say this: the NFL needs to change something with these ties. We need to go to if neither one of these teams score in the 10-minute span, just go like what they do in college and do a 2-point conversion for whoever wins. Because
yeah,
I do not want to see ties in a football game. I don't want to be down, sitting down in my seat on the couch watching a game for 3+ hours or whatever, and then it ends in a
I
tie.
was so mad.
I
I was like, I
like
just watched all that for a
like
time, man.
mess stop me with that tie BS. I don't want to see any more ties. Don't. Um 49ers at Tampa Bay. I'm gonna
Mm.
let you pick. Obviously, I'm picking with my Bucks. At home, this is only our. I want to say this is only our second home game in six.
At home since week 2.
I think this is only our second home game, so we're about to have a whole lot of damn home games coming up. Um, I go Tampa on at home. I just think Mac Jones is playing honestly very, very well
Man,
too. But our boy, I will say this: if we are ever going to make a run and go to the Super Bowl, this defense has got to play better. This is such a bad overall playing defense. Like they got the weapons everywhere, but they are absolutely just playing bad overall. Like we got everyone and their mama scoring at least 24 and more. I need one of these weeks where it's like, oh shit, the defense showed up. So I need the defense to show up eventually. So the offense is going to score points, but damn, you can't score points all every week like it. So
yeah, I'm gonna go with Tampa, but I wouldn't be surprised if San Francisco ends up winning. That's just gonna be a tough game too. I mean, both teams 4-1. Mac Jones looks solid. Looks he's. I mean, that was a
yeah,
they've been able to weather that storm, and they still got a good defense with Fred Warner. I mean, he's everywhere. So and McCaffrey looks good. They still ain't got Ayuk. They got a couple other pieces, but like yeah, they just somehow they've been able. Well, they haven't had that tough of a schedule, but
yeah, yeah. I don't think they've
basically
had
like
one.
that. Yeah, but I mean the games that they won. I mean without Brock, I was expecting them to lose. So
I mean, we might have a. Do they go back to Brock even with Mac Jones playing this well?
I think I saw some earlier that said they may put Brock on IR.
Mm, I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see. Um, Detroit at Kansas City.
Oh, I already know who I'm going with.
Who?
Kansas City.
Hmm.
Yeah. I want to go with Detroit. I do, but Kansas City keeps getting the primetime games. That's I don't understand. I'm so confused by that. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Kansas City. Obviously, that would help the Packers in our division, especially with the tie. But I mean, the Chiefs really do need this win, and it's more for me. It's more of just hoping they win. I don't know how their. I mean, their defense is gonna have to. I feel like that'll be more of a shootout though, because Detroit's gonna put up some. They're gonna try to put up points. So if Chiefs can't match that, I mean,
Yeah.
it's over.
Since week 1, Detroit has legit looked like the best team in the NFL for me. Um. Um. But with that being said, Kansas City needs this win more. I was a fool, I guess, to pick them against Jacksonville. I'm gonna be a fool again against Detroit. So I
Yeah,
go Kansas
you
City
picked a good.
for the win. The two Monday night football games. We got the Bills at the Falcons. Um, I know the Bills just lost to New England. Um, I think the Bills are going to be way more focused this week. But man, something in my gut tells me Atlanta might win this game. I hate to say it because I don't like Atlanta. I think Atlanta does need to win this game, or if not, then Tampa is going to run with that division quickly, quicker than anything. Um, this is a tough one for me. I'll go Buffalo in a close one, but I won't be surprised if Atlanta beats them.
I'm going with Atlanta this week. In Atlanta, it's gonna be loud.
Chicago on the road at the Commanders. Who would thought this would be a very good game because, overall in general, both teams will need this win.
I'm going with Washington. I know last year it was like the rematch of the Hail Mary. I don't think it's gonna come down to that this game.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to come down to it either because I got Chicago on the road.
Huh? What you got 'em what you got 'em doing? Like,
I think they're going to have that revenge in their, in their soul.
oh, stop it.
Man, they supposed to win last year. Hail Mary. You got the
No,
DB
they
over
you
here.
see,
You got the DB over here
yeah.
celebrating before the Hail
Yeah.
Mary.
Hey, that's
Yeah.
that's that's their fault. You can't get revenge for him doing that.
And then he ends up over here tapping it and it falls into the receivers. Oh man. Now
Hey, that was one of the funniest
but
days. Mm.
but side of the revenge part, I think Chicago has looked very well. Caleb has looked very well. I think they could beat Washington on the road. But if Washington gets me again, I think I'll be picking Washington from now in because
Hey, Jay
I'm a
Daniels, he looked good. He looked good last week.
I'm big on Jaden. I've always been big on Jaden since him being at Arizona State. But yeah, I'll go Bears. I think I'm gonna regret that one, but we'll see. But that's been week 7 of college football, NFL week 6. Hopefully you don't get closer, but I have a feeling you might get a little bit closer to me.
Yeah.
But we only got 3. Ooh, out of 15 games, we only got 3 disagreements.
Dang.
So
I gotta make
hey,
up for it then.
unless we have a tie on one of these games, someone's going to get a game up on someone, or maybe 2. So
Mm.
I
This might be
I'm
me.
gonna write down Brian's picks real quick after this. But I can't remember. I want to say he did. I think I saw him say he was going Phil. I saw Eagles, and I think he maybe picked the Bucks again, which would be every time we've played a
Which
game.
is surprising because he loves San Francisco and Brock Purdy. He loves Christian McCaffrey. So
I think
I'm
he said
surprising.
Bucks, but I'm gonna have to see. I can't remember. But all right. Until next week and everything, we'll see you guys then, and have a great one.
Deuce.